All right. So that's the easement that goes up to the neighbor's property. But this is all mine. I own this. It's the tractor. Been clearing all of this. All of that we cleared on Thursday. We'll see if we see any bunnies. Bunnies, turtles, and snakes is what we see on this road. So I put down some gravel, but I got to keep grading it until it gets crushed in. It's doing good, but there's, it's getting the lump in the middle and then where the wheels run. But for the most part, it's in good shape. I just don't want it to keep spreading out to the sides so much. So I'll come through here with the box blade, clean it up. So this, it's hard to see on the camera, but the one side is way lower. When you run through here with the truck, the pitch and roll gauge shows between 9 and 10% of a roll degree. It's pretty bad. So this, all it is, eroded because of the broken culvert that I'm going to show you we replaced. I had a small pile of stone that I inherited when I bought the property, so we used a bunch of it here. And I got a stone guy come in Tuesday or Wednesday this coming week, and we'll start kind of up by where the wet spot is and just have him drag it that way as far as it'll go. His truck will carry 18 tons. That one down there I think was 20 or 21. I don't remember. But here's the culvert. We just wanted to make it passable from day one, but all that water flowing, that is from a natural spring. So it used to erode all of that, but now it comes out this side, and I don't know if you can see it. Let me try to zoom in. There's a giant pond out there, and then past that, let me see if I can get a finger on it. There we go. Past that way is, it goes off a cliff. So that is draining off down the mountain. Hail Mountain. But the water is flowing. You can see some current there. The culvert is working. We just got to add some more rock to make this a smoother transition. Now my road goes way that way, like a quarter mile, if not more. Goats. You hear the goats? That's my neighbor, Terry and Kathy. I don't know. Let's see if we can find their goats. There they are. A couple of them. There's a few more somewhere. But they're hanging out. Alright, let's go back. We'll go look at the garden area. Just take you for the walk. Don't really have much to say. It's just road. So from the culvert to here with this over here, I want to get filled in because it's way lower. We'll get that squared away. And then I'll just keep regrading this as it packs down and gets crushed. But this is doing good. The edges are sort of stopping. I might have to do a little bit of raising the land on either side just to kind of hold the rock in. We'll see. We'll see what it does with crushing. This number 57 doesn't really crush much because it's so small already. As I start to ramp up on projects, I'll start doing some more filming. Well, it's not film, it's recording. It's my pet peeve. My gate, which I leave open. I'm so far back here, and if you wanted to get back here, you better have a four-wheel drive. There's Dennis's camp. This is all just clear land. There's my power right here. This I'm gonna bury. I just got it temporarily strung to a post for now. So clearing all this, we found a milk bucket. So this area here happened to be somebody's dumping ground for all those cedar posts. I mean, there's a lot. There's cedar posts, there's some weld wire, rocks. Somebody dumped it all in this little middle section here. Let me show you how much stuff I pulled out of there with the tractor. All of those were semi-buried in the dirt over here, mostly on this side here. But every time I would sneak up and find one, would break a shear pin on the tractor, on the brush hog. So we'll go back here. So this section here, you can tell by the holes that there used to be some cedar posts here, and this was all probably fenced in, maybe for like goats or something. I don't really know. This section over here, haven't even started clearing yet, but I think this was for chickens. Not entirely sure, but I can see something that kind of resembles a roost over there. This has water collection, but these IBC totes are spent. They're just garbage. But there's a little lean-to that you can keep some stuff under there. And then this is the garden area, which is freaking spectacular. Got some trellises. They just need to be squared up. All the beds I haven't cleared out yet, but all the lanes Dennis has cleared out. So you can see like everything through it. If I go up, any given lane is cleared. We're gonna need some fresh wood on these raised beds. but he cleared out everything. So this is a nice place to make garden. These are all raised beds. They're all individual. They're like 4 by 10, 4 by 12, something like that. Probably 12 foot. So that'll get cleared out and put some veggies in there. That's Dennis's camper off to the left, and mine on the left side of this screen. So Dennis is on the right, I'm on the left. Yep, I live in that tiny little box. It's cramped, but it's pretty cool. Let me raise up a little bit. This is a spring-fed pond. It tends to flow down that way through the rocks down into the valley of the rocks, and there's actually a little waterfall back there. It's pretty cool. This I want to get all cleared out and just kind of make all this flat. This is a pile of the freestone I inherited, and then these I thought was stone, but it's actually dirt, and somebody just put some gravel on it to stop the erosion. So that's actually dirt with just a little bit of gravel on top. So I'm just going to relocate it. There's the barn. Got all that cleared out pretty good. There's a bunch of stuff in there. I got my bike in there. Bunch of power tools and stuff. This I haven't started clearing yet, but I think this is going to be next up. Either this or relocating those piles, but there is a horse corral over there. Don't have any horses, but it still looks cool, and I kind of want to clean it up. The property goes way out there. Way out there. There's another pond somewhere over there. Another spring-fed pond. But these are these giant boulder piles. Apparently somebody that previously owned this property was thinking they were wanting to do some geothermal. And they dug down and pulled all these giant boulders out. So I'm going to have to try to see if I can drag them with the tractor and just get them out of the middle here. I'll drag them off over into the woods that way. But yeah, that's, there's a lot more property. My property goes way back that way, but it goes down into the rocks. My property goes way up that way, which is nice. It's buildable, it's flat. That's where my septic field's going to be, way up there, 800 feet. But yeah, this is home. Stay tuned, because a lot more stuff is coming. Just kind of waiting on selling my house in Jersey. And then once that's sold, things are going to kick into high gear. All right, thanks for showing up. Like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.